It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. The two teams emerging from their respective tunnels a minute ago to the approval of this Baltimore crowd. They're all set as their Ravens will match up with the San Francisco 49ers. It's a rematch of Super Bowl 47, -1 Harbaugh. The Ravens and 49ers are underway. Taken at the 15, a short kick. First carry for the former Buckeye, J.K. Dobbins. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Eight yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Jackson with a handoff to Dobbins on the option. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled.
Well, I can certainly tell my age, partner, because when I was a kid, running backs like J.K. Dobbins with over 2,000 yards in their final season in college, they went early in the draft. Instead, he somehow lasted until the 2nd round. But how great is it to get a guy with that ability who can run it inside, run to the perimeter, and catch the football out of the backfield? Be able to get him in the 2nd round? That's what I call a steal.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. A false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
Now a 2nd down and 6. Off the play fake to Dobbins. Here's Jackson. Oh, it's complete. A diving grab there by Brown.
When you're a player of his stature, you don't just circle the games on your team's calendar. You circle the Pro Bowl.
Without a doubt. That's a game that you just figure you're going to be in each and every year. And it's because of catches like that. That's why he goes.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Jackson on the give to Dobbins. The pass rush specialist, D. Ford, in on the stop.
Well, every now and then we have to let a cliche fly, partner. And in this case, what do they say in the NFL? Your best ability is often your availability. And this is an extremely durable kid coming out of Ohio State. Carried the ball every time they even thought about running it. Wore down defenses and able to break big runs late in games. J.K. Dobbins going to Baltimore, an absolute perfect fit.
And he's going to have this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Niners' 26.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
They'll try to run for it with Dobbins. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 43 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
An option handoff here to Dobbins. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. The impressive opening drive continues, and just space being created by those guys up front.
We're seeing this the same way, aren't we? We are seeing an offensive line, as this game gets started, as it starts to unfold, that they are dominating the line of scrimmage.
No score after 1 on EA Sports. Second and 1 from the 2. Jackson going to give this one to Edwards. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. Gus Edwards taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Ravens take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. On first down, Lance. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's Lance to throw it. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
I like his awareness in the pocket there. Nowhere to go with the football. So instead of forcing it to the sideline, he's just going to put this one into the harbor and live to fight another down without getting wet.
Here's 2nd and 10. Play action. Now it's Lance. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Again, they'll throw it with Lance. Getting this out to the flat, Mostert. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Looking to throw again on second down. Lance, flush to his right. They'll find Ayuk open right side. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. The reception good for 7. It's third down. Complete to Samuel. And he is going to have a Niners first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on third down and 5. Faking the give to Mostert. Now Lance. This one caught by Kittle. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. George Kittle, 34 yards. And the 49ers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Robbie Gould on for the extra point. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Oh, trying to gauge the sun, and he muffs it. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14.
For most people, the excitement of a kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder into ball carrier, and down he goes.
Dobbins going to take the handoff on the option. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. 62 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before that he always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
A reminder coming up in a couple of minutes' time. We'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman, the coach in our EA Sports studios. They'll have a look back at the next-gen stats for this first half of action.
Second and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on third down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
Option play, and they'll hand to Dobbins. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
Brandon, we just saw the benefits of being able to run the ball successfully. They pick up 4 yards on that carry. So now, if you're a play caller, you can do just about anything you want. But on the defensive side of the ball, you're scrambling a little bit. Now you're behind, trying to figure out, do I need to blitz him? Do I need to pressure him? How do I gain an advantage on this snap?
And now Jackson will look to throw it. He's going deep for Brown. That's caught inside the 20. And he'll go out of bounds, making it all the way down to the 5. It's a big play there for Baltimore.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
On 1st and goal, they'll try the option left. And oh, his first carry, he loses the football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. He's at the 50. 30.
You'll get
10,
nothing and
5,
like it.
and he will bring this one back. It's a fumble return for the 49er touchdown. How about that for a momentum swing? You had it goal to go. Not only do you cough it up, but they pick it up and return it all the way for a touchdown.
And now you have to give oxygen to the entire team because what a letdown that was. Terrific drive. Looked like you're going to get points. Instead, the other team registers them on the scoreboard.
Gold with the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Very short kick taken right at the 20. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And within trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range. Now Jackson on 1st down. And that is incomplete.
And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
Play action. It's Jackson. This throw incomplete, nearly picked off. And with his pedigree, he doesn't drop many of those. But 3rd down coming up. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. They go play action with Jackson. He's going deep for Brown. And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Certainly no lack of aggressiveness here. They were hoping for the home run play to get them 6 points. They're hoping for a catch, maybe a call, but they figure they can at least get into field goal range with a completion.
The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. They'll try and throw for it here. And this is caught. That's Watkins. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. He's going deep for Brown. And that'll be caught. Touchdown Ravens. It's Hollywood Brown. Marquise Brown in the final seconds of the first half. And the Ravens have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Tucker with the extra point. And we are tied here in the 2nd quarter. one, tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10. And Lance now to throw. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 30. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Okay, Coach. Yeah, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far.
And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
Get this only up to about the 35. They'll stay on the ground with Mostert. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37.
We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. To throw, it's Lance. Samuel bringing in the slant.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
And returns it right back to Samuel.
Broke through some contact, but unable to reach the 40.
When you call a wide receiver screen, no matter how many blockers you get in front of the guy that catches the ball, there's still an aspect of the guy catching it, turning into a runner, breaking tackles and creating his own yardage, and he just did on that play.
On 2nd down, Mostert.
And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Mostert. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14.
Lance looking to throw it.
He's got this one complete to Sherfield. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Trent Sherfield, 40 yards. And the 49ers have moved out in front. Gold able to tack on the extra point. And the lead is now 21-14.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. Devin Duvernay now returning from the end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
They run the option here on 1st and 10. Well, I'll tell you, there is no antidote for speed, even at the quarterback position, as he keeps it himself and turns it into good yardage.
And it still takes time for a defender to react. Even as quarterbacks carry the ball more and more in today's NFL, they're still a little bit in disbelief and realize, oh my goodness, he's running with the ball. He may be 8, 10, 12 yards downfield at that point.
And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down. Jackson from the shotgun. Eluding the pressure right. He's going deep for Brown. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down.
On 3rd down, here's Dobbins.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Oh, no, he lost the football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but I've got to give credit to the defense there. Good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame the offensive players for not taking care of it. How about the effort of the defensive players knowing that guys are going to, and if they're good, anticipate the contact coming and try and cover up the football. And they still find ways to knock it free.
Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. Touchdown, 49ers.
Raheem Mostert,
61 yards.
and the Niners are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Gold to add the extra point. He's got it as they double up the lead. This one's now 28-14.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. Duvernay now going to bring it out. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly
you
right.
Like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
Second and 10.
Jackson. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. To throw is Jackson. This is caught. It's Brown. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10. Jackson now. And this will be incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
To throw again on 2nd down. Jackson. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. That's complete. It's Devin Duvernay. And he's got this down to the 35. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Here's Huntley. Rush coming, and he's taken down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score. Here's Jackson. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Laundry on the field. This is going to be a false start on the offense.
Sometimes you have to slow things down a little bit when things get heated. The cadence has to be slow and deliberate at times to make sure your team's ready to go.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Now Jackson.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Niners take over in terrific field position. That one looks like he'll throw here.
That swung out to Mostert.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. So the completion good for 6 yards, and it'll be second down.
Now Lance.
That's going to be caught by Samuel. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
But when you're up by 2 scores in the fourth quarter and you're going to throw the football, expect to see a lot of man coverage, because usually what comes along with man coverage is pressure. So if you're a play caller and you want to keep throwing the football, that's fine. Just make sure your offensive line understands they're going to get additional guys running at the quarterback.
And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal.
Lance with a tap forward on the jet sweep.
And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds remaining in the football game. On second and goal,
Lance.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts, as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in quarter number 4. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, third and goal.
Now Lance again. And this a leaping effort, but it's knocked away and incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
Lance to throw for it on 4th down.
And that will be caught, but out of the end zone, says the field judge. It's ruled incomplete. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And the Ravens come up big down at their own goal. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say, maybe makes that offense feel good, but when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
Huntley.
Escaping the pressure right. And right around the 20, he'll head out of bounds. Late in the game, defense trying to avoid a big play. He's able to work out of the passing game, turn it into a run, pick up the first, and stop the clock as well.
And you know in this situation, everything is sped up. The intensity, the thinking, everyone's movements. But for a quarterback, he has to continue to be what we call a flatliner. Level in everything he does and read the clock, feel it in the pocket, and go at the appropriate time.
Here's Huntley.
Flushed out right. He's going to let it fly. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Similar to a shooter in basketball who just connected on the previous shot. They run another set for him on the next play. Now, we had a guy who made the catch. They tried to get the big one downfield, but came up empty.
Now Huntley. And he is out of bounds. 20 seconds to go as he does pick up a first down.
Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
Right there. 54, right there, right there. 54, Mike. Watch the run, watch the run. Sponge. 13. Check nickel.
Throwing. Jackson.
Looking right side, and that's complete to Watkins. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game.
Check safety.
Jackson to throw.
And this heads straight to the sideline. I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, they won't. Here comes the flag. In the pocket, chucked it away. Flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field. Have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long.
Jackson.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Jason Verrett.
And the Niners are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
They set themselves behind the chains, tried to get it all back in one play, and it backfired.
Didn't it feel like a pitcher working his way into a 3-0 count, right? You're behind. What do your coaches always tell you? Get it back one pitch at a time. In this case, they tried to get it back right away, and it didn't work out.
Lance now on 1st down. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Picked off at the 30. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble.
And the 49ers come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over.
So the victory here for San Francisco, and it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles. I'm Brandon Gardner. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. From Baltimore, so long, everybody. It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. Here's a scene a short time ago. The Ravens introduced to this sellout crowd, and through a sea of pyrotechnics, out they came from the tunnel. We're set to go as the Ravens get ready to match up with the San Francisco 49ers. It's a rematch of Super Bowl 47 -1 Harbaugh. The Ravens and 49ers are underway. Taken at the goal line. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Lance throwing out wide for Samuel. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's 2nd down. On play action, Lance. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6. Lance going to throw. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Let's switch this shit to a party.
Move around a little bit, find open receivers, and deliver. That just means his confidence is going to continue to grow because he's getting more and more comfortable with each completed pass.
Complete out to Samuel on the quick
What's
throw.
up, fellas? What's up? What's up? I had to
Contained
put my
him to
damn.
just 4. 2nd down.
It said he ain't playing. Shit ain't charged. Just played this dude last game. And then giving him a rematch, it looked like.
Again, it's Lance. He'll swing this out to Mostert.
Got zone dropped to
Okay,
him.
I'm not so great at math, but I just looked over at our statistician, Marvin, and he signaled to me 5 for 5 to get things started here on this opening drive. Where I come from, that's pretty good.
That is pretty good. Now, what do you do defensively to adjust? Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott. And the Ravens are going to get the football here as they force the INT on the game's opening drive. They may have thrown the interception, obviously less than ideal, but I think they also sent a message that they're going to push the ball downfield in this one.
Yeah, not afraid to take their shots right away, huh? What was that, like a 9-9-9 route? 9 meaning go? Just went ahead and went for it.
What's up, Rico?
But I'm with you. Okay, so it didn't work this time. Doesn't mean we won't try it again later.
Go,
So
your name
they'll come
Rico.
up
They
after
told
the
me you
gain of
can't trust no
7
nigga
on a
named
2nd
Rico.
and 3. They'll run the toss here. Edwards. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
Now a first carry for Latavius Murray. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
He's going deep for Brown. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked by Emmanuel Mosley. And he'll get this back across the midfield.
Go.
Striping down to the 47-yard line. Not a good omen in there. His first throw of the afternoon, intercepted.
AJ, fuck that nigga. He trying to make friends and shit. Nigga, it's free enemies. Nigga, come at that nigga. He all that pressure on his body. What he talking about, AJ? He ain't cool. The guy he trying to lure you to sleep. Yeah, he trying to sleep.
47 yards. And the Niners are on the board first on the road here in Baltimore.
You gotta think about the end goal and mission. Stay focused.
Gold on for the extra point.
He a mastermind mentalist.
And the 49ers have a 7-0 lead.
You are playing against a killer. It's like how they say when you go against Brady and John, the boys be so polite.
Here is Wisnowski to
you don't cross, the boys be nice in the mud. Over there killing them. He's such a nice guy.
At the 18. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
He's so cool, but then, you know, it's like, man, but dang.
Set at the line for this next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0.
Come on, Tay. Hey, I'm the best you ever seen do it. I swear to AJ, y'all will always hear from the best to ever do a strip. This is what I do. It's part of me. It will never leave me. I've been doing this since Madden drop.
Play for the offense. I thought he may go the distance.
Bro, I've been doing this since Madden drop, bro. It's like it's something about me and Madden. We got a connection with me and strips. It's like it's a regular thing. I think because I got them just so perfectly timed. That's why I've been doing them so much.
And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
Oh, with the dreads. Oh, with the ain't that why they give him the name? They said because he knew who would be the coldest. Yeah, that's his real name though. Love him. Shit wild, dude.
And across the goal line into the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Raheem Mostert taking it in from a yard out.
Name my son Blade.
And the Niners are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Gold with the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0.
It's tough. Oh! Ain't nobody got no original name.
Here is Wisnowski
still in my
shit. Following the touchdown. Very short.
Name your son Hot Pocket.
At the 20 and up to about the 26-yard line.
Yeah, dumb as shit. And he don't. Hey, look, that ironic part gonna be he don't need like Hot Pockets.
And they had the fumble last time.
He don't need like them.
That's a no-no.
He didn't even go like them. He was like, yeah, I just never ate them because they were, oh shit, I just ran out of bounds. I'm scared. He put Gus Evans in the game, but I guess he mad at JK. I don't know. He's going through a 3 running back scheme right now. Just saying.
Here's another 1st and 10. They keep it on the ground, but this time it's
I don't know. I thought it was, but I gotta go look at that. Like, this dude's scheme different. I don't think he got Boykins in at receiver, so he got more run blocking receivers. He got he do got Hollywood in the same spot over there though. So I mean, you can never know. Screen. Nah, this dude ain't running screen all last game. I don't think this is him. He did run the same setup. Like I said, I can never be too sure though. You never know.
48-yard line. So they'll wind up losing 5 yards on the
That's
play.
the coldest
And they're going to be staring at a third.
Oh no, that's the same dude, same scheme. Like the same dude. I'm just playing it different than his feelings here. Because I'm a vet and I lock in, and when I lock in, it is what it is.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble.
His mama probably named him the coldest because she wanted him to have a cold heart because her baby daddy hurt her feelings.
Off of play action, here's Lance. Being chased out left.
Oh, he mad.
Head out of bounds.
couldn't go to my
That's
auto.
an excellent job of recognizing the situation.
Right
His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the first down.
But look, that's how I get him. Catch him off guard.
Play action. Now it's Lance. Winds up.
Yeah, call me the coldest. Call me Debo the coldest.
Complete. And he will finally go out of bounds.
Debo the coldest.
Takes it down to the 25. A big play there for the Niners. So that changes things in a big way. Now
that's his hood name. Nigga heard that in the street.
1st and 10.
I don't think it was the streets, man. Some form of nigga being big nigga. I don't know. It ain't Quintorius.
Throwing now is Lance. Getting this out to the flat. Mostert. They'll continue.
It ain't Quintorius. You know, that's Julio shit.
I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment.
Niggas like Quintorius, Julio Jones.
Open space. I think they expect to get
And
more
Quintorius, that's all we
Especially
know.
when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield, you're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more.
This is for
No
real.
doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay gain.
I tell a nigga, I ain't asking nothing.
To throw again on 2nd down.
Julio.
Lance. He'll get this into the hands of Mostert. Mostert hit and he drops the ball.
He said man, Julio.
A big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Raven offense
Damn, how you
set
say
at the
that?
line for this next drive. And following
Yeah, you just call me Julio. Yo, why the hell you ain't start off with that?
Are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no? You just throw
That
that out
nigga
the
ain't your mama.
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run.
I be your new daddy.
Totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with
You
the
said, look
football.
on over there. You see that?
You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful.
That's your
not
mama over there,
being too
huh?
cautious,
Well, you know who your mama and daddy is when you get on that bus, right?
How they attack him here. We're all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive.
Whoever that is when you get on that bus, right? Who is it? Go ahead, say it. You ain't playing. You tell me.
And he went nowhere.
Who's your daddy?
Backwards, back to the 30.
Who's your daddy, Gary?
This defense not fooled one bit on that
Your
touch
daddy, Gary.
pass.
And this has become one
You
of those
are.
kind of in vogue
All right.
plays, you know, kind of like the shuffle pass was a few years ago. This one never got off the ground, but you understand why a lot of teams
Who's your
are
daddy,
running it.
Gary?
These wide receivers, a lot of them, they run like running backs with the ball in their hands.
And he'll go out near midfield at the 49.
I don't know. Nigga, I'm half party. Remember all the shit I used to yell out random? Nigga, straight to Rex.
Yeah, the
I do the yelling
interceptions
shit.
had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it
Yep.
now.
Whole
Now
life.
The Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. You got to play down.
Jackson.
You ain't never heard. Only the wise man could play the fool. Shit.
Not able to hook up there.
Yeah.
Incomplete.
But a fool just a fool.
He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big 3rd down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed
Hey,
up.
man,
that
you
can
turn
take
it on and
advantage
off.
of whatever the defense throws at him.
Jackson looking to throw on 3rd. Buying time. Jackson.
Sack, fumble. I'm harassing you, dog.
His crew will take over at their own 45-yard line.
What part do they went empty?
No matter who he got, Javi, I'm on your ass. I'm on your ass.
All receivers out in the pattern.
You
And
feel
in
me?
this situation, you know what the quarterback has to do?
Good fuck who we know. You heard?
Blitz control.
Yeah, he's got nobody else there to protect him.
No one else there to protect, which means he's got to get rid of the football and absorb the hit, but not go down.
Yo, he been clapping me over the middle the whole game.
Gain of
Not
6
even-
there on 1st.
That shit been hurting my feelings.
Throwing again on 2nd down.
Shut up. Go deep.
Lance. The first catch of the game for George Kittle.
Come on, Kittle. Come on, Kittle. 21 zip.
Kittle.
He about to quit. Get him out of here, dog.
And the Niners are able to stretch their lead.
I check your ID. You sound uncertain.
Gold able to tack on the extra point. And it's now 21-0.
How old are you? A bit older than you.
Here is Wisnowski to
Still
put
have
it
your
away
ID.
following the touchdown.
From just inside the 20, a short kick.
And he's able to get it across
It's
the
richer
20
than you.
to the
This nigga saying this, bro.
25-yard line.
Oh, did you, bitch? Older than you. That's it.
The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. And they've got less than 30 seconds to go here, so not a lot of time to work with.
Boy, you was getting harassed by Nicky Bo. He 2 for 6 for negative 10 yards. I'm just saying, this is what I do to niggas.
They force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it
Shit,
together.
shit
The
out
front
me.
and back working.
A hell of a shake, Lamar.
Only way to play
Gave
good
me a
defense.
shake it. He got more rush yards than he do pass. With Lamar.
The improv act there, good
Lamar,
for 9.
not
Now they'll be
everybody.
looking at a
He got
third and
more
short,
running
3rd and
backs too,
1. This time they stay on the ground. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one.
His name's Skullcracker. He did get a big hit
Exactly
earlier.
what they needed right
He
there,
down
because
21
they
zip,
used
so
the
he
ground
only
game
cracking
to take some
skulls.
pressure off, because the quarterback's been
Yeah,
struggling a
I
little
don't
bit.
know.
Jackson on first down. He's going deep for Brown. And he bats it away.
Hollywood.
Falls down incomplete.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a
He trying to
defense
go
honest
deep
with a guy
all
with that type
game
of
to
speed.
Hollywood.
You do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they run successful.
That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. And we're going to get a timeout.
Tough,
2
ain't he?
seconds remaining in the second quarter. Now Justin
Yeah.
Tucker. He has hit from 61 in his career, so he has the leg for this. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. Now Justin Tucker. He has hit from 61 in his career, so he has the leg for this. This will be from 56
You said something
yards
after you grabbed the hat. I don't see the point.
He got every
But you already got it posted up. You chilling like it was gonna get used anyway. I ain't mind. You feel me? Cause I ain't beat. Cause I would have rocked off when I seen it if I would have minded. That's a fact. Then when I first seen it 20 minutes ago, I would have boop boop. You ain't had to say nothing about it. I would have ma.
Action in the third quarter. A short kick taken at the 18. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here.
You ain't like that, have you?
30-yard line.
Man, left, right. Well, I do. Left, right.
The Raven
You
offense
gotta
set
talk
at
to
the
him.
line for this next drive. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts.
Oh, my D lineman walked him down. He looking like somebody with some heart out there.
Fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
6'7",
This is Edwards.
Armstead.
And
Yeah.
some room to roll now.
Well, he's
And they're able
6'7",
to
huh?
get this one past the 30 down to the 25.
Running sideline to
115
sideline.
yards for
Are
him
you
on the
fucking
ground now
crazy?
as He has been terrific here this
Crazy
afternoon.
work. Crazy work.
On first down, Murray powers through him.
Oh, I love
Down
Armstead.
inside the 15
So he's
he goes.
6'7", running 20 yards down the field.
So
Huh?
this offense is locked in right now.
They're having no trouble on this drive. What is it, 3 plays, 3 first downs?
Yeah, you talk about on the march.
Huh?
They keep this up, they'll get to that end zone real fast.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. First
You
and
funny.
10.
He ain't test me, he
For
did
the
it.
third
He ain't test my
time,
boy Fred
Jackson
Warner,
getting
did he? The damn
intercepted.
jujitsu nigga.
Picked off down at the 2.
Nigga Fred do jujitsu. He ain't test me in the middle of the field. That nigga Fred can do a front flip, back flip standing. And you tested him? You know he damn catching the pick. I knew who you were going to. You got one star you want to go to in that moment.
This third quarter, get a nice
that
drive
damn tight
going,
end. So you know
looking
what I
for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
No, I'm guarding him. Ain't no double. Single coverage. Nigga, I guard niggas one-on-one. However you need shit. You better pay attention to what I be. Niggas be guarded one-on-one sometimes. I be one-on-one with a nigga. You better beat me.
Here's Lance to throw it. That's complete to Mostert out of the
Mostert.
backfield.
Look, them zone drops will
He's
kill
able
him.
to take this one up to the 35-yard
Them zone drops on
line.
10.
A gain of 3 last
Jeez.
play. This time they double it and pick
Teach
up
us
6.
something.
They'll try
Oh,
to run here
shit.
with Mostert. And now Mostert is going to
Oh,
be
he did a
stopped
gap
up
shoot
short. He did
plus plus Calais Campbell did his ability at the same time. That shit sucked. That's one of the moments you just don't want to be a part of. Post. And I know he's going to go that way for Mostert, so I'm going to see.
And they'll go for it. Lance.
Aha, you're dummy. Come on now. That's when I'm in your head, Javi. I know he think Mostert going right, so he going to shoot right off snap. Then I'm going to shoot right back left underneath. Come on, dog. Too technical. If you're not smart, won't make it against me. I'm going to tell you like that. If you ain't ready to think,
the offensive guys
ain't ready to guess.
Up because defensively, you work on fourth down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here.
Come on, man. Come on, man. High pass right over the middle, dog.
Get him down as
Stop playing with me with it.
While we may be looking at the scoreboard, this
just boom for me, nigga.
Because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
Yeah, get the backup running back and run the counter on him.
Gain on the ground, and that'll make it second and 4. Decided to hand it off that time on the
tired
run pass option.
He was fresh as hell with his head back.
Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
Debo.
And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24.
We got one incompletion, and that's a pick.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit.
I mean, all my catches, all my passes really been caught. Ain't nothing in the ground.
Offensive lineman, that makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break.
Bro, I'm telling you, you better get somebody on there. I'm gonna make you play them flex. I'm gonna make you play them flex. So you ain't trying to play. I'm just trying to get right behind the ball. He ain't trying to play. He blitzed that time. He was smart that time, but I ran that.
This inside the 20 and down to the 18. This will be play number 9 of the drive here as they need 4 yards on third down.
So what happened? Shit. Try to keep it 3.
It's Lance.
3-4.
Be caught by Ayuk. Touchdown 49ers.
You did not do that, did you? Thought Tay was going underneath.
His second touchdown.
You good, bro. I'm going deep. You don't know me, dog. If you knew me, you knew Tay going deep. No, Tay like to go deep. Till I can't, and then I won't. But when I can, I'm going deep. All my plays not even built to go deep though. Like, I got so much shit. I got some just all. I got some my deepest route probably 7 yards. Some on my deepest route 20.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here, right at the 30-yard line.
That's a fact.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, and what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now?
I predicted the future.
Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn
that was his longest pass of the game was the damn jet sweep.
He's going to turn things around.
Scary.
We'll see what they do. So how
the longest pass of the game was a jet sweep.
Inside the 40 now for first
GG's. Oh, they beat the Bucks.
He gets away from 1. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
That's even more respect.
And they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Well, this is going to be home.
Hey, you got a forced win. You had this one.
He's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line.
You had to win.
Here's Jackson. And here he'll get it down to the 7.
Bar is quick than a motherfucker, boy.
Now on second
That's
and
on
goal.
everything. That nigga fast.
Jackson.
Stupid.
Will be intercepted. Picked up by Diamador Lenore.
Stupid.
Nothing but daylight ahead. The 30. Past the 20. 10. 5.
Yes, sir.
He's finally out of bounds, but he's taken it all the way down to the 8.
His feelings.
This is what I've heard referred to as a Big 12.
Big 12, explain.
Well, you're talking about the 6 that they were trying to get.
Because they were so close to the end zone.
And now the 6 going the other direction. So when you take a look at it, teams on the march, they're in the red zone. Then after the interception, and it took a touchdown.
Driving. That's the one Daniel loved. Daniel loved when I did that one. I remember that. I said the only reason I say you could drive. That's the only reason they say I can drive. There's no other factors in why I can drive.
So it's 49er football here.
So man, you roll that blunt that time when you driving, you ain't no hands. Ain't no hands on the wheel.
Second down and goal.
Me, brother.
Lance. Flush to his right.
Yo, check out my footwork, head fakes and all. Head fakes, I'm out here playing with them. Ankle work, come on, crazy work. Who's that? Baltimore Ravens? All them guys you were talking about, crazy work.
He's been a busy man.
Just gave them niggas crazy work, man. For 1 yard, I ran 30. Nah, for real. Nah, I really ran about 20 yards on 1 yard run. Yeah, but if you look at the distance cover, you know how they be doing the next gen stats.
Here is Wishnowsky.
Ran like 20 yards to get one. I had juking niggas. Being niggas that work, crazy work.
A short kick taken at the 18. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that, and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team, and we were losing late in a game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here.
Oh, I didn't know that. I'm learning something new about my defense every day.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
He go down and he goes. Oh, yeah. All right, we good.
Here's Jackson.
Oh, yeah.
Down he goes.
That's how you do it, Tay.
Picks up his second sack.
Seeing that pressure about creeping it in on. He don't know what we doing. I don't even know what I'm doing.
Never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah,
I gotta go look my dance. What I do though?
Picked up by Amber Thomas.
Oh no, they ain't. Oh, it's new to you, old to me. You know how I be. What they say on the shit? Old to me, new to you.
So the victory here for San Francisco.
Yeah, I just released it.
It was their defense.
I've been working on it.
After the break, they fixed the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score.
You know what he talking about.
Do you think they thought at
all
that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever.
I mean, I like these last 2 games I just played on this street.
It certainly did. You're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do.
I think Lamar threw for 68 yards. Hell of a game, boy.
It all came together in the second half. And
68 yards. And he wanted to pass.
That's a great way to close them out.
Hold up, man. I got to go 5 for 13. I went 19 for 20. 1 pick, 3 touchdowns. He went 5 for 13. 5 picks. Average 5 yards a pass. 16.4 rating. Nigga, Gus Edwards had 9 attempts, 119 yards. He ran for with no touchdown, so he was just chewing clock. Who else? Who scored? Ayuk got 2 touchdowns. Kittle got 1. Like defense, what y'all do? Oh, 5 tackles from my sub linebacker. Trey Lance at 95%. Yeah, my linebacker safety. That's a linebacker. My box safety. He had 5 solos, so that's at the end of the stream on that. Make sure y'all subscribe. Let me go compare stats. Oh, he was on a 5-game win streak? Oh, that's me. Damn, never mind. He on the 2-game losing streak. I think they both of them me. I gotta go check the stream to make sure Oh, no. All right, it wasn't him the next game. The first game I played Big Boar 7. But they ran, damn, so is everybody running the same stuff? Because a lot of their stuff was similar. That's not even a joke. They must got some new metas out with the damn Ravens that they look. Now, they do, somebody probably did drop some BS on YouTube. Niggas think nigga run whatever they want. Anyways, make sure y'all subscribe. Crazy.